1800 without no logo on it. Boy, we been a little homie. Having ganger on him. I ain't never hate before. Dog so broke, I'm praying for him. She up waiting for me. Got the trenches banging on me. When I hit the bank, they know me. I feel like they favorite cousin. This is not a fire drill. You better know that. Yeah, it's not a fire drill. This is the real thing. Yeah. Like it's normal. But I seen it with her, man.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA, celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Najee Marshall.
And he's been on the upswing offensively for these past few months. And you know how much they love getting all those extra points out of him. He's been carrying a much bigger load lately, and I think he'll just continue to get better.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. We've got Champ, Big Smooth out there with Williams. Then it's James. And it's Big Smooth in at the 3 spot. And for Dallas, big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Flag is out there with Max Christie. And it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. Clark would have to think that for game one of this back-to-back, teams are making some calculated adjustments. What do you think?
You're not wrong about that, Kevin. No reason to really show your full hand, if you will, in a back-to-back situation. You're always conscious of where your players are physically in terms of rest and fatigue. It's about finding the right balance for your particular ball club based on what the potential is and where you are currently.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Flag with it. He's started by Williams. Basket counts.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
So, Greg for Cooper Flag. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean, right? Though at this point, he's a powerful young man. And he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
Takes a 3. And again, Dallas with the 3.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Big Smooth. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Pass to Gafford. Now, here's Washington. He's guarded closely. Off target from three-point range. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. 5th, the Timberwolves.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Edwards, he's checked in for Champ. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Flag. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Big Smooth, the pass to Big Smooth. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Pass to Christie. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Flag. Dallas again missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And they take the lead. Edwards got 5 now.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Johns, we thank you for the report. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Timberwolves making a change here. Randall's checked in.
Shooting two.
And he makes the first. And what you love about Cooper Flagg, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
No good on the second free throw.
Well-rounded. That's the term you saw all over Flagg's scouting reports. Everyone was attracted to a guy who looks like he is capable of doing it all and doing it at an NBA level with the proper development.
Pocket six. And it's Flagg with the rebound. Dallas has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Nembhard sets the pick for Flagg. Gallus again missing. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. James a screen on Nembhard. And the dunk by James.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Here's Nembhard. And there's the drive. And Gafford throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Williams scanning the floor. Over in the corner, Edwards. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 4 assists in the game.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Minnesota on top as they end the first quarter on a 12-3 run. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Caleb Martin out there with Thompson. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Nembhard in at the 1. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Kevin, back to you.
He can lock it down. Okay, Allie, thanks. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Mavericks with some changes. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Martin. Clyde comes in for Thompson. And it's Marshall in for D'Angelo Russell. Minnesota also with the sub. Champs checked in for Reed. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
With his size, Gobert can make this look really easy. It's almost unfair.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. That one falls. Nembhard's got his first points of the game.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Launches a three, and again, Dallas with the three.
Well, Flagg can do it all. He can initiate, and he can beat you off the catch as well.
Here's Champ. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Nembhard. Dallas moving the ball around. From deep, Washington connects from three-point range. Washington's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Out left to the wing. Here's Champ. Good, nice job down low. Champ's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked, the art of setting a terrific screen.
Tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
Pass to Marshall. Now Gafford. 5 on the clock. Here's Flag. Minnesota with the rebound. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
Yeah, they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, did a really good job of drawing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they perform. And it paid off.
Pass to Gafford. 1:33 left to play in the first half. And then Washington with the dunk.
Clever dribble move by Washington. Threw off the defender there.
Here's Big Smooth. Back to Williams. This one for 3. That one misses. Dallas has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Flag with it. He's against Williams. 8 away. And that one comes up a bit short.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Randall from downtown. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Now Flag. Got it. Good job in the low post. Flag's got it all tied up now for Dallas. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with P.J. Washington. P.J., what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
I think for the Timberwolves, I always prefer to start the season at home. They don't have that luxury, but sometimes the W is even sweeter on the road.
Yeah, they'll try to build up momentum before heading home for the next one.
And moving on now, the Mavericks are in the thick of it. A very competitive game so far.
I've seen more stops in all-star games. What do they call it, guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. They just let scores go by.
Ole, ole, ole. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Dallas has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. They've got James, Big Smooth out there with Champ. Then it's Williams. And it's Big Smooth in at the 2-guard spot. And a wide open look for Flag. Off target with his three. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Pass to Big Smooth. Screen by James. And the dunk by James.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Champ, and again it's Minnesota.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
Here's Flag. And Flag throws it down.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Flag finding ways to succeed offensively on an NBA court.
Back to Williams. To the middle. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Big Smooth got his second bucket of the game to go.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. There's the three. And it's Flag missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Pass to Champ. Clock at 4. And the shot goes down. And now a 6-point Minnesota lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now Gafford, and there it is for him. Having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team, and with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back over to you.
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Good effort and keep on dancing, here we go!
Making a switch here. Nemhard's checked in. Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Big Smooth.
2 minutes.
Outside Williams. Pass to Reed. Here's Big Smooth. And Reed has it in the corner. Buries it from three-point range. Reed's got his first 3 points of the game.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Some nice passing here by Dallas. A shot by Nemhard, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Big Smooth. The kick out to Williams. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Love the pass from Reed that time. These guys love playing with him.
Mavericks trail by 7. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So, Clark, looking at the history of the Timberwolves, they're in the most successful stretch ever.
Yeah, you look at the first 24 seasons, Minnesota won just 2 playoff series total. They've won 4 rounds in the last 2 years alone in the playoffs. You know what's been the key if you ask that question? I'd say having that guy Anthony Edwards is where you start.
Both teams making substitutions here. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. In 4th, the Timberwolves.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
Randall against Thompson. Pass to Nembhard. Russell from long range. Gobert pulls it in.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
He sinks the 11-footer.
You know, I love seeing players use the middle of the court. It just opens up your options, and for a guy like Russell, it gives him a lot of freedom offensively.
Pass to Big Smooth. Randall left side. 6 to shoot. Makes it off the glass. Randall's got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Thompson and Flagg are the forward. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Nembhard in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Hands it from downtown.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And slick dish there in the pick and roll. Russell showing his elite feel for the game.
Gobert with the screen on Nembhard. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
To the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Out to Thompson. Fires from deep. Thompson with the three.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA, and we might be talking the all-time list here.
Pass to Big Smooth. Down low. And Gobert throws it down.
The Frenchman doesn't mess around down there. Gobert, what a vicious throwdown.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Mavericks trail by 9. Pass to Gafford. Here's Flag.
Minnesota foul. Williams. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. The long shot, no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Stolen. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Lays it in off the window.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And the foul called on Cooper Flag. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Williams. Jumper is off. And so Marshall will bring it up to the Mavericks. It's a 13-point game. Here's Flag. Outside Christie. He drills the three.
Nice kick out by Flag. This kid plays like a vet. Hard to fathom. He's a rookie.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Flag with the rebound. Dallas now running out of time. Here's Gafford. Washington fires. Does not go in. Here's Champ. Now Williams fires the three. Down it goes for three.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Minnesota.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Williams.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Fires from 14. The shot misses. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in as we present our player of the game.